Map is not the territory. Yes, today we'll be discussing about the basic presupposition of NLP. Map is not the territory. This is where most of the others come from, the other presuppositions. Map is not the territory. Here it is. Map is not the territory. Yes, today we are going to talk about this basic presupposition of NLP, the belief of excellence. Map is not the territory. What does that really mean? Map is not the territory. It means that we all in this world, the human beings, we have different maps. We see the world differently. We see the world through our perceptions. How's that? When we see the world, we are unable to see it as it is. It goes through various processes like deletions, distortions, and generalizations. Whenever there's an event, we think about it, and within a fraction of a second, we make an internal representation of the event which we believe in too. And this internal representation is quite different from the event itself because it is influenced with our filters of our attitudes, the filter of our beliefs, our values, our decisions, our memories, and a lot more. And that is how this internal representation is made in our mind for a real event which is happening somewhere. How does that impact? It impacts in a way that if our beliefs are not useful, then the internal representation that is going to come to us will not be useful to us. And this internal representation then impacts our physical state, the physiological state, and our emotional state, the psychological state. Let me make it a little easy for you to understand. I often have people come up to me and say, I am angry because he or she did that. Now, they're placing the cause of the anger or the frustration on an external event. But what they're forgetting at this point of time is the external event is passing through their own filters of expectations how others are going to believe or behave. We all believe in different maps. Let us take the example of a road map. Now, if you have a road map and you have a fantastic road map which is so accurate and it is very useful for you when you're finding roads and ways. If you're looking for rainfall information or weather information, for that you may actually require a weather map or a rainfall map. And suppose you have a rainfall map, you won't be able to find roads with it. So maps are representations. In our mind, we have representations. And these representations change with time. When a child is born, he sees a big explosion of sounds and visuals and kinesthetic touch, smells, tastes. And then in order to focus, he learns to delete some information so that he can focus better. So deletion is a useful skill in this context. Sometimes when we have to increase our focus, we make things big in our head because we really want them. Or things we want to really ignore, we make them small because we are not really liking them or they are not of importance at that point of time. They're not useful. So mind is capable of making things big and small, and this is called distortion. And then sometimes we just generalize. Whatever we believe in, whatever we feel, we try to put it to the whole world. Yes. If I suddenly start liking red, I'm going to tell everybody, hey, red is a great color. Why doesn't everybody wear that? Or if I start having a belief that this particular concept or this particular religion or this particular system is excellent, I would expect everybody else to follow it, and that's generalization. Our mind has used deletions, distortions and generalizations all along, and they're useful to us, but then they're not perfect. Sometimes we delete information that is important for us. We distort information and we don't get the right picture. We generalize just to self-justify. Doesn't work. So, in order to really keep our maps clean, we have to learn to reduce our filters and still believe that others would have their filters on. So expecting that all the maps are going to be the same is only leading to disappointment. Expecting that everybody believes the way we think, everybody acts the way we expect them to act, is only leading to disappointment. How to move ahead from this? This is done by making the boundaries of your map flexible. Flexibility is the key. The flexible you are, the more flexible you get, the more wonderful results you achieve in your life. Flexibility is the key to an open map. When you're open, you're adaptive, you're adaptive. When you learn, when you appreciate. And this is where your maps become flexible. So map is not the territory. Thank you, and very soon we will return with another presupposition of NLP. Thank you. This is your coach Ashish Sehgal.